Mic check, mic check. What's going on, world? You already know it's your boy SB, and I'd like to welcome you back to another episode of the Sauce Files. As always, I hope you're doing what you got to do to get to where you got to be. Today was a long one. Y'all know I got two kids, and boy, they got on my last nerves today. I ain't even gonna cap you down. They got on my last nerves today. But I almost didn't record tonight, and while I was putting my son to sleep, I saw a reel that kind of snapped me back into reality because it ties perfectly into what I want to talk to y'all about today. And the key point that I want y'all to take away from this is that your gratitude is the attitude that determines your altitude. So as always, y'all know we got to kick the episode off with a quote. And today's quote comes from legendary football coach Lou Holtz. And it reads, "Your talent determines what you can do. Your motivation determines how much you are willing to do. And your attitude determines how well you do it." There's one major cheat code to achieving anything in this life, and that cheat code is gratitude. If you can train your mind to be grateful for everything that happens to you, you are signaling to God and the universe that you are appreciative for what you have and you've already made space for what's to come. As the opening quote suggests, your level of talent is signaling to you what you can do. Your why gives you the fuel to get it done, and your attitude determines how efficient you are while doing it. To piggyback off yesterday's message, if you acknowledge all that you are and all that you have, remain goal oriented, and give thanks for today, your attitude will inspire you to contribute to your goals daily. These daily contributions add up, and with divine timing, you will receive everything that you're after. Having the right attitude towards a task is monumental to the process. Similar to any profession, if you have a poor attitude, you're uncoachable and you're all knowing. When mistakes are made, you lack accountability because you're quick to push blame on someone else and you create false narratives to fit your agenda. However, if you carry the attitude of gratitude, you will understand that success isn't built when the spotlight is on you, it's built in the unseen hours. When you can learn to be grateful for your gift, the creativity, and the journey that comes with it, you are more likely to get things done versus losing time by procrastinating on them. When you operate in the realm of gratitude, you are affirming to yourself that despite the narrative, there are ample opportunities for you to win. Nothing good ever comes from having thoughts of lack, except experiences that validate those thoughts. When you learn to be grateful for what's in front of you, you will be called to take great action, and your experiences will reflect your level of gratitude. By staying in this pocket of gratitude, you will be more inclined to take consistent action and maximizing each moment by doing something beneficial towards your future. Most people don't succeed because they take their eyes off their progress and act on their fear of being inadequate by not even trying. But we both know that you and I have came too far for this to be it. It's time that we get intentional about the conversations that we have with ourselves because resilience isn't given, it's earned, and you earn yours by remaining positive through tough times. These mountains that you have to climb are there for a reason, and the only way you can get up said mountain is via action and gratitude. So to wrap it all up, let's break down a few terms just in case you're at a crossroad and you're trying to figure out which way to go. By definition, your talent is a natural aptitude or skill. Motivation is the driving force behind our actions, and our attitude is our way of thinking, feeling, or behaving that reflects a person's disposition or perspective towards something. So, in other words, your talent is what comes easy to you or what comes naturally. Your motivation is what challenges you to be consistent. If you combine your natural gift with a sense of urgency, dedication, and commitment with the right attitude, you become unstoppable. It's time that we trust and believe in our gifts, and it's time that we stop doubting our ability to get things done. And most importantly, it's time to get shit done. If you can find that place of gratitude in the midst of your process, hold on to it because you are literally one play away from changing your life. When it comes to, our personal growth and our well being, gratitude has a ripple effect on everything that we touch. It's related to our happiness. It helps us instill resilience. It improves our self esteem. It takes us off the need to keep up with the Joneses. And it also helps us have a greater appreciation for our life. Because there's always going to be somebody that's doing something that you want to do. It's always going to be something that, you wish you could be doing, but instead you're doing something else. But it's important to understand that if you're grateful for this moment and you use every piece of downtime that you have to build towards where you want to be, eventually you're going to get there. Because we said this before in the podcast. It's a scientific fact that if you don't do what you got to do to get to where you want to be, you'll never get there. And you do this work, you gain this confidence to do what you do by being grateful for your gift. You a lot of times, like, I genuinely feel like if our school systems taught people to believe in themselves, if they taught people to love themselves, if they taught people to appreciate themselves, if they took away the unnecessary nonsense that comes with, going through school, I really feel like people would be in a better place mentally because they would be well equipped with, the tools to help them get to where they want to be. But it's hard to do what you want when everybody's around you telling you that you can't do it. It's hard to do that when you lose sight of the vision. And that's why it's important to remain grounded in gratitude. Because if you can remain grounded in gratitude, you will be grateful for the gifts that you have. You will be grateful for the things that come easy. You'll look at your life and be like, this is what needs to be different in my life in order for me to feel happy. This is how I do it. And that level of gratitude is going to dictate how, as I said, efficient you are while doing that. So, whatever it is that you want to do with your life, man, I'm telling you, fam, do it. Don't doubt it. Don't second guess it. God gave you a gift for a reason. And the fact that you're opening your mind to the possibilities of what could happen if you follow this course, I'm encouraging you to take that jump, man. I'm encouraging you to take that jump. A lot of people paralyze themselves by procrastinating on what they need to do. A lot of people procrastinate on. That's why they say if it was easy, everybody would do it because everybody knows what it takes to be successful. Everybody knows what it takes to get from point A to point B. But for some reason, they feel comfortable in their excuses. They feel comfortable in the reason why they can't do something. And there's no shade to them because I'm pretty sure it's valid. But there's no need of hating on the next man when you had the same opportunities they did to get it done. Like we all have the same 24 hours in a day. And I get it. Some people work 8, 10, 12 hours a day. But if something is really important to you, for your future, for your family's future, you're going to always find a way to get it done. If it's not, you're going to always find an excuse for it. And like I said, you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to lock in and do 4 hours a night. If you just simply commit to reading one chapter a night, or working on your goals for 20, 30 minutes, or working on journaling, doing what I call gratitude exercises, and listing all the things that you're grateful for, you will see that that list goes pretty long. You will see that the gifts that you have can help you get to where you want to be. And it's only through gratitude and believing in yourself that'll make all that possible. So with that being said, man, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Sauce Files. I really appreciate y'all. I hope something was said that, you know, get you excited to trust in yourself, get you excited to believe in your imagination, get you excited to be grateful for who you are in this moment because there's only one you. There's a lot of people that may dress like you, that may sound like you, but there's only one you. Your story is unique, and the gift that you have allows you to tell your story in whatever creative outlet you choose. And it's only when we learn to trust this and be grateful for it that we allow our light to shine the brightest. And there's people out there that need to hear your side of the story. There's people out there that need you. And this is your call. This is your call to action. This is your reminder that it's time for you to get it done. As always, I believe in you. I know you can do it. And it's time to believe in yourself. So with that being said, if you enjoyed what you heard today, please like, comment, and subscribe to the campaign. Make sure you head over to the YouTube channel. I'm gonna start dropping some visual content very, 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 very soon. Make sure you check out saucebradybooks.com. Make sure you grab your copy of The Power of Belief out right now. Again, I will be at Phoenix and Dragon Bookstore on July 26th from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. This will be a great opportunity for y'all to come out to network with me. Come get your book signed. We can chop it up. If you need some extra encouragement to believe in yourself and you don't have nobody around you to do so, pull up on your boy and let's talk business. So as always, man, get lifted, stay inspired. It's your boy. Peace.